Hey guys, cool on my way back. I'm Aaron.
Janci.
Eric.
And we are here with another music video from Eminem. This one is Temporary.
Okay.
If you missed it before,
Skylar Grey.
Yeah, if you missed it before, we did do Somebody Save Me, so and Houdini, from the same album. But I've heard this song. I don't believe these guys.
I haven't. Judging by the first frame of the music video, I'm gonna guess this is completely unrelated to family, legacy, and don't look at the babies.
The babies are beat.
A lot of people ask me, am I afraid of death? The truth is, I think what scares me the most is not being able to say all the things I want to say to you when I'm no longer here. So this song is for Haley, for when that day comes.
Where's Haley? Where's she at?
This ain't Haley.
Who is it?
It's someone.
It's cool to see the video of it.
I've been waiting all night for the sunrise to take away the dark sky.
Dad monster. And no more the baby monsters, and I'm the mama monster.
All it takes is a new day sometimes to get me in a better state of mind.
Give me a kiss, monster. Love you.
If I could just fall asleep, I'd be lost in a dream. But right now it's misery, and I just have to remember that when a heart breaks, it ain't broken forever. The pieces will grow back together, and in time I'll be fine. The tears are temporary.
Yeah. So Haley Jade, I wrote you this song to help you cope with life now that I'm gone. How should I start? Just wanna say, look after Elena, Stevie, and Uncle Nate. And sweetie, be strong. I know I was your rock, and I still am. Saying goodbye is just not ever easy. But why you crying? Just stop. Haley, baby, dry your eye. This is not forever.
When a heart breaks, it ain't broken forever. The pieces will grow back together, and in time I'll be fine. The tears are temporary.
Hell yeah, dude.
When I used to have this, I was a little kid.
When I was a little kid.
Move on. You can play me on repeat on a song. But don't you dare shed a tear what I tell you. Straighten up, little soldier. Them times when I held you. Jade, it'll be okay. Baby, I'm here. Hey, I'm watching you right now. Baby girl, I vow I will protect you. Your guardian angel. As hard as this may feel, us parting is painful. And darling, the rain will drive you insane still. You will remain strong. Haley, just hang on. It won't be too long. I need you to move on. And remember, it will get better. This time heals and when
When a heart breaks, it ain't
Jesus.
broken forever.
So talented.
The pieces will grow back together, and in time I'll be fine. The tears are temporary. The bad days will start to get better. Then we'll be laughing The tears are temporary.
I know this big girl, and she's really pretty. You know what her name is?
Haley.
Haley. How did you know?
Yeah, and if there's days where you wanna just lock yourself in your room and cry, just think about how when you were little, how you and I, back and forth to the studio, we used to drive, you strapped in the back seat, cause you were my little sidekick, yeah, sweetie, I know this hurts, Bean, I'm wishing your pain away, remember this Haley Jade, there's gonna be rainy days, I promise you'll get through them and make it regardless, fuck it Jade, I'll be honest, I knew that you was gonna take this the hardest, sweetie, get up, I know that this is breaking your heart, it's the hardest thing I've ever wrote. Haley, sweetheart, it's okay for you to let me go. Baby, I promise you that when
When a heart breaks, it ain't broken forever. The pieces will grow back together, and in time I'll be fine. The tears are temporary. The bad days will start to get better, then we'll be laughing together. And tonight when I cry, the tears are temporary.
Can you imagine your grandpa's Eminem?
Mine and your favorite song?
Like this part.
No what?
No, I said no big.
Okay. No cousin.
That's good.
I need a Kleenex, please.
I gotcha, cause of my table. Aaron?
I'm okay. This is the one that broke me when I was listening to it on the album.
You got broke?
Was this song here.
What were you doing when you were listening to it?
I was putting clothes away in my house, like setting up my closet and stuff like that.
Did you drop your sheets when you were folding them?
No.
You were broken?
No. I just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's a
I
good one.
saw an article
great one.
about her and the Jersey scene in the music video, and
Oh,
that's
yeah?
why I chose it.
Oh,
Because I
really?
knew it would be an emotional representation
So
of
I've
his
never,
life.
I've never seen that, but yeah, I love like the shots they have from like everything feels like it's all like real shots as opposed to
Yeah.
like the one with Somebody Save Me feels like there are some, but it's him looking back, retrospecting, and there's people laying in and stuff. But
This one
is
was like all their real life.
shots of them as kids growing up and stuff too,
Him
and
breaking
then
down on her
you have,
wedding day.
Yeah, you have the wedding and stuff and everything, and it's just I don't know. It was done really well. I really liked what they put together for it. But yeah, no, everything in there when it's like that in there, like bitch, like that song ends with that there, and in the very beginning where it's like I'm a monster, you know,
And this, the little,
but like
baby girl.
all those he tosses in there too for the song, and it's done really well. But no, yeah, this song being like now he is gone, and here's a song that you can listen to after he's gone. It won't hurt.
Well,
the rest.
I'm starting to get, because I didn't listen to the rest of his album after Houdini and stuff, but I do remember saying like, hey, he's calling this the death of Slim Shady, you know, like he's gonna end his career, like, and now I'm starting to get how he meant.
Sure, and that's one of the things too is I don't know if he's meaning for this to just be like this is the last and Eminem's not gonna do anymore, or if he's meaning also like he has that alter personality of Slim Shady.
He's letting that go.
Yeah, and Eminem, Marshall Mathers, you know, like is what Slim Shady would do and say is gone.
Yeah.
But it could be just in general. I don't know.
He's just. I need to listen to other parts of his career, like the stuff that I've missed, because he's just so flawlessly perfect with his flow. Back and forth to the studio we used to drive. You strapped in the backseat because you were my little sidekick. Yes, he can just flow right into it without having the line break, and it doesn't feel unnatural.
No, as I was saying, I think it was in the Somebody Save Me, where it's like he has such a way of doing his lyrics, but it doesn't always. I feel like most people end on the end of the sentence.
Yeah, like
and he
you
will
have to
in the
end your
middle.
thought at the end of this, or you have two
But-
lines or something, but he's different.
But it goes back to him talking about how like people's like, oh well, you can't rhyme orange with anything. It's like, well, you're just not being creative enough. But like the way he does it is like orange with another word, and it mixes together for the next one to work.
Yeah.
But typically, it's not like ending the sentence. It's joining in with more stuff, and it's just, I don't know. His mind for that, I guess, works differently than some other people's do. You know,
I mean,
and it's just not everyone works the same.
I
with
think
that.
a lot of issues that I've had in the past with like male members of my family is that they have a hard time communicating how they feel, and like how awesome it's got to be to not only have a very successful and famous father, but sometimes what comes with that is someone not expressing how they feel well, and he just, at least now, is expressing it so well, you know?
Yeah.
And letting others like in on that. It feels like I'm almost like intruding into something personal.
No, I get what you
listen
mean.
to this.
Like
And-
it's for Haley.
But thank you for that. But
Yeah.
it does feel like I'm doing that a little bit.
Sure. And I could see too, like having the idea of like, well, is this for me or did you do this for like on your album and stuff too? But like having a song written about you or
with your
written,
name in
written
it,
for you and stuff too. Like if you were just given that, or if you were, even if it was on there, like not every, I think we were talking about this, not every song in an album usually gets big, you know?
Yeah.
So like this could just be like, you know what, this is meaningful, I want to put this here.
Yeah.
If people like it, they like it.
I
like it.
I love the you'll get over me and you'll move on. You'll play me on repeat on a song, but don't you dead shed a tear. What I tell you, straighten up, little soldier. Them ties when I held you. I love it.
I love that too because it's a nod back to another song he had where he's talking to Haley and stuff, and there's a song where it's like straighten up, little soldier, and it's not like this. It's a little bit.
It felt referential.
Yeah, it's a little tougher of a song, but yeah, it's just a nod back to another song he wrote having to do with Haley.
But I mean, we've talked about this before, Aaron. Like, your kids and their kids and their kids, as long as YouTube exists, will be able to watch television with you.
Sure.
You know, like these kids will be able to hear
His
an
songs
entire
and-
life
yeah.
of art and all the various forms it took.
Yeah.
Whether it was just as one of the best rappers ever, or a father, or a leader of some kind,
Yeah.
you know.
And also,
They get to
like,
see that.
talking about, like, what this means and is it, you know, is this too personal? Like, there's a lot of raps that he has and songs that he has where it's about pain he had,
Yeah.
whether it's through, like, his life with his mom or
Yeah.
him and his wife or ex-wife. I
He's
forget
never
where
been
they're
afraid
at.
of like putting out his own personal details of his life. Yeah.
I mean, I've only been getting into rap the last 5 years or so. My favorite lyrics are about. They're not about like what you want in the future. They're about where you came from in the past. Like I think that really translates well to the art form. It's such a storytelling art form that sometimes when you're just bragging and being like, "Hey, this would be cool if I had this shit," and I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be cool," but what are you saying? You know? I love the ones that have something to say.
Bring in those two singers on both Somebody Save Me
Oh,
and
yeah.
this one.
Skylar?
They're great.
Skylar
Yeah.
Grey.
Yeah. Jelly Roll and Skylar Grey.
Yeah.
No, Skylar, I mean, it opens with
Yeah.
Skylar singing for a bit before Eminem even shows up into it, you know?
But I like the perspective it gives. Like it brings some form of Haley to the song too, because you're hearing a girl's voice. You know, like.
Sure, yeah.
Whereas in Somebody Save Me, it was like Jelly Roll was kind of singing from Eminem's perspective. You know,
It's like an internal thought
Yeah.
that's popping out of his kind of thing.
But maybe it's kind of like with Skylar taking, you know, like the when a heart breaks, they didn't broke it forever and stuff like that. Maybe that's like her telling herself in the future. You know, like it's not forever after he's gone, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this rhyme scheme right here, I promise you'll get through them and make it regardless. Fuck it, Jade, I'll be honest. I knew that you were gonna take it the hardest. Sweetie, get up. I know it's breaking your heart. It's
Heart hits.
like it's just like those 4 lines: regardless, honest, hardest, and heart. It's like they flowed so well, and that's when he was bringing the intensity too. I loved that.
Oh, and that little daddy that's in there. Oh,
I know.
Hardest thing I ever wrote, Daddy.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So if you let me go, but I promise that when a heart
When a-
breaks.
and then it interrupts because generally, you know, when you lose somebody, you're never ready for it, you know. So it interrupts him,
Sure.
and then he goes right back into the heartbreak.
Yeah. It goes into what he was
Yeah.
going to say, but
Yeah.
she sings it. I figured whenever it's like music videos for Eminem, I'm like, they're gonna be sad ones. I know that's what they're gonna be. There's no way he picked other ones where he's like, where it's Slim Shady saying stuff that's gonna get him canceled, you know? Like, you're not making that music video, I don't think.
I know, but instead I cried at a little girl going, "Bitch." Thank you guys so much for checking out this music reaction. Like I mentioned, there's some other Eminem songs that I haven't followed his whole career or anything. What are some of your favorites? I would like to check out one of the best to do it as a reaction. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be sweet.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
Let us know what you guys
Good
think.
Eminem songs. There's also some really good interviews with Haley too. I've seen a couple.
Oh, yeah.